Air temperature is a measure of how hot or cold the air is. It is the most commonly measured weather parameter, and for good reason. While the Earth's temperature can fluctuate from a cold -94 degrees Celsius to a very hot +58 degrees, the optimal temperature for us humans ranges from +15 Celsius to +25. Air temperature above 35 increases breathing and heart rate, lowers blood pressure, causes disorders of coordination of movements. Prolonged exposure to high temperatures can lead to heat stroke, which characterized with fever, headaches, vomiting, decreased blood pressure, rapid breathing, and loss of consciousness, assuming you're not used to such a temperature. Significantly lower temperature also does not do any favors. By increasing the heat transfer of the body, it reduces the temperature of the skin, impairs pain sensitivity, and may cause drowsiness and weakness. Supercooling increases the number of colds, may cause frostbite and freezing. When doing many things, air temperature should be taken into account. For example, long-term data on a year average temperature, absolute minimal and maximum temperatures must be looked at, along with the temperature characteristics, since all this is necessary for making a decision about the building's foundation depth, thickness of walls, planning of heating, and other factors. Hot and windless weather with high humidity causes problems with thermoregulation and may lead to overheating of the body. While the temperature range for humans between the maximum and the minimum is 10 degrees Celsius, healthcare institutions have specific requirements for temperature within rooms. For example, adult and pediatric wards, boxes, procedure and wound dressing rooms, intensive care wards, and doctor's room have a requirement of 22 Celsius, while newborns wards, operational and obstetric theaters, physiotherapy premises, bath shower rooms have 25 Celsius. When configuring such rooms, it is important to take the temperature regimen into account, which is the evenness of heating at premises during the day. Temperature regimen can be described using the following values: average air temperature, temperature drops over horizontal and vertical levels, 24-hour temperature variations, and air wall temperature drop. When thoroughly measuring temperature in a room, you need to do it within 5 points, in the center and in 4 corners, and at a distance of 10 to 20 centimeters from the walls, and 1.5 meters above the floor level. There are also specific 24-hour temperature variations. Central heating variation can be 2 to 3 degrees, furnace heating can be 4 to 6 degrees, air wall temperature drops can be 3 degrees, over horizontal levels can be up to 2 degrees, and over vertical could be up to 2.5 Celsius per meter of height. When it comes to measuring temperature drops over horizontal levels, they are performed at a distance of 10 to 20 centimeters from outer internal walls and the middle of a premise at 1.5 meters above the floor level. Temperature drops over vertical levels, however, are a bit different, where measurements are taken at 10 centimeters from the wall and 1 meter and 1.5 from the floor level. An example at the level of ankles and at the level of breathing in sitting and standing positions. When it comes to measuring air temperature, there are multiple choices. The most common and cheapest one will be having an alcohol thermometer to measure the temperature. Since technology doesn't sit on its hands, people tend to get digital thermometers, since compared to alcohol ones, they are instant when bringing them from one room to another. It does take a while for that line to rise in the alcohol thermometer. Or if you're feeling very fancy and have some spare money laying around, you can get a digital thermograph. Compared to the digital thermometer, it really shows different air temperatures all around the room and you can visualize it better.